You need to move. Your body needs to move. And I'll tell you, anybody I've talked to who are in their 80s and they're vital, and anybody I see somebody, anytime I see somebody who's older and they seem to be healthy, I like to talk to them. Everybody says you got to keep moving. Once you stop moving, once you uh, lose your mobility, life goes downhill. Now you're dependent. Now you're limiting what you have access to. So please keep moving. You need to do strength training to keep your muscles strong. That prevents osteoporosis because when you stress the muscle, you're putting pressure on the bone, and stress actually can strengthen. And that's why you do the infrared saunas and all of those things, because it stresses you. Some stress is good. It makes you stronger. You stress out your muscle and it adapts and becomes stronger. You just can't over stress yourself. You can't over exercise and injure yourself. You over exercise, that becomes a stress and that disrupts cortisol. But you do need some stress in your life. If I didn't have the stress of 9 o'clock, I'm supposed to be on this podcast, I would just sleep in or do something else. So you need to have some pressure, some stress, because whatever doesn't kill you can make you stronger. All right. So let's go to the next one. So why it matters, because this is beyond disease prevention. We're not just preventing disease, we're preventing organ slow organ deterioration that will lead to disease. So epigenetic testing and targeted interventions offer a paradigm shift from reactive healthcare, waiting, coming to the office to a doctor every year. Oh, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. Oh my God, you got stage 4 cancer. That's not what you want. Or you're fine, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. Oh, now you have diabetes. No, we want to catch this early. So it reveals hidden stressors, identifies organ systems under stress long before conventional testing would show abnormalities or disease. It enables precision protocols. I told you I like to test. I want to know what is the problem, what is the directed solution, and did it work? Did it work? Let's retest and see, did it work? So it moves from so now it optimizes performance, it enhances hormone health, cognitive function, energy production, and sleep quality, creating a foundation for vital living. So if you can make these changes, let's change your diet. I mean, I changed my diet and I have no problem with my weight anymore. I eat, I don't feel bloated, I don't feel sleepy and tired after eating a big heavy meal, because most of the time plants have a lot of fiber, so they fill you up quickly. Also, it keeps everything rolling in your gut so that you don't have constipation, which can be a real problem and lead to gut inflammation. And then that leads to leaky gut. Then that leads to total body inflammation, including your brain. So making nutritional choices makes a difference. I say 8 months ago, at least when I kind of made this transformation, I decided I'm going to transform my body. I got a trainer. I go there religiously. Now it's become a habit. I don't miss. I go 3 times a week. I love it. I can see that I'm getting stronger. I do cardio after I do my strength training. I can see that my cardiovascular ability is increasing. I can do more and more and with less fatigue. So making those changes, just being intentional about taking care of your health and trying to find out things as early as possible, that can make a huge difference in making sure your health span equals your lifespan. All right, I think I'm going to do one more. Okay, so what should you do? If at all possible, get tested. And this is a cool test. It's a finger prick test. I can actually send the test to you. You can, I register the kit. We send it to you. You can collect it. You send it to the lab, and I get the results. And then we can come up with a protocol. It's not, you don't have to be in Atlanta to have this happen. We can do this anywhere you might be. Then you get a plan. We'll have a plan just like we had with this patient that I showed you. we can get you the peptides. You can get them yourself, or we can provide them for you. And then in our Ageless Blueprint, we have a subscription model that we're going to roll out. We can have continued support where we encourage each other to maintain these lifestyle choices, to celebrate each other's successes, to see that, hey, they're feeling better, they're doing better, they're more active. So we can all be a community and support each other. That's what we're trying to build in the Ageless Blueprint. Because when you have people of the same mind in a community, it enhances the overall effect. Everybody benefits from having a community that is pointing in the same direction. And that's what Ageless Blueprint is all about. Is I want to get people together to help them, and also it helps me, because every time I do one of these podcasts, I learn something new, and I learn how I can become better at what I'm doing. So if you are interested, please, the Ageless Blueprint, just to be a part of the community, it's free. If we're going to do more specialized protocols like you see here, then that's a part of a subscription, and all of that information will be released by September the 1st. And this is what I envisioned when I first started doing this several months ago, that we were going to get to this point. And I'm happy that we're here, and I'm just so excited about what the Ageless Blueprint is going to become. So I think we got like a minute and a half. Do we have any questions? I didn't mean to
Yes,
talk about.
we do.
Have questions? Okay.
All right. With the bioengineering food things, how are we getting the proper nutrition?
Yeah, that's a great question. Hey, I get my food from the farmers market. And let me tell you, 3 years ago, I started a garden. I go out to the garden every morning. I went before I came here because it kind of reconnects me with nature. And so I have tomatoes, I have peppers, I have Japanese zucchini, I have basil out there, because, hey, look, if you really want to know where your food is coming from, you probably need to grow it yourself. So yeah, I would go to a farmer's market, go to, like a farmer's market that where that's in your neighborhood or whatever. But or you got to eat organic. And I know it costs more, but your health is more important than that extra dollar or so. Yeah, do I have any more? I know we're running short. Do I have time for another question?
How does this reflect on the latest shots that is said to change the RNA?
Hey, now I don't want to get in trouble with the FCC because I talk bad about that. I don't trust anything that disrupts my DNA. I personally, when I took the COVID shot, I took the Johnson & Johnson shot because it's just like all of the other vaccines. It's not a messenger RNA. Now I will tell you, I know that there were problems